Oh yeah. Interesting. Roll this blunt. We going outside. Happy New Year's to whoever's in here already. Janice, of course. Happy New Year. Kendra, Dingleberry, Wyoming, Jackie. It's nice outside. We going outside. What, 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 monkey nuts, nah, nah, aha. I'm gifted. Jackie, Happy New Year. MC Heavyweighter, Bob, Raging Kaiser. Look like it, John. They had to change the title. Messed up for the first day. This nigga dropped 2 albums in 2 months. This nigga's on a run unseen by man. Yeah, 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 yeah. What, what? LP came with the monkey nuts. I need a blunt. Run that back. Let me get a blunt. It's 27 and sunny. It's 60 and sunny here. What? Ha ha. Keep dropping these tapes, can't stop. I'm gifted. Happy birthday again to the GOAT. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm living the dream. Crystal Smoker, Happy New Year, cousin. Breeze, what's happening? Monkey nuts. Happy New Year, everybody. Let's go outside, man. Let's see what Goggles is out front doing. Same to go, nigga. I'm on the green. Yeah, yeah. Living the dream. Yeah, yeah. Because this might actually be my last stream till Monday. I know I'm not streaming no more today. I'm not going to stream tonight. Because, family, we going to have New Year's Day dinner. And, because we going to basically spend time together since football was like with her friends. Her friends spent the night for New Year's last night. So you know, that get a glimpse of our Christmas tree before it's over. Ho, ho, ho. Where's the bitches? Merry Christmas. Madeline, Happy New Year. Goggles, I'm coming out. Yeah, it's a rare thing. I'm coming out here with you. Yeah, I'm just sitting down chilling, Goggles. It's just me and you today. I see everybody else running around today. It's not as sunny as it was a few minutes ago. This is like a really good, nice fall day. It's crazy. I don't think I've ever been like, I'll sit on the porch on New Year's, especially growing up in Indiana. That's Tip's thing. Tip likes to sleep under the tree. Tip likes to sleep up under the tree. She does. Here go Goggles. Goggles and Tip like to hang out with each other. I wonder why. I wonder why those two cats like to hang out with each other. My first LNC blunt and a stream that isn't considered a New Year's Eve stream. Well, actually, I wasn't here in the New Year, so this is literally the first LNC blunt of the New Year. KS Dub, Happy New Year, sir. Be kind, rewind. We not rewinding this time though. Be kind, fast forward. We in 26. It's time. It's time. Now, the reason why you might not see me again until Monday is the channel is getting a scrub. The channel is getting a nice scrub, and it's time to it's time. So there's a few changes. I don't want to give much away because I would like to be a surprise on most of it. And so I'm just happy I got this whole Jed situation to a point where I can comfortably move on with my life at this moment. Now everything's still in play, but everything's in a place where I can go back to work now. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Javon Barksdale, Happy New Year, sir. I'm excited, man. That's why, man, I'm about to go hang out with my family a little bit. I'm gonna shave my beard down some. I'm about to hang out with my family. I got to send a little message to, like, I guess you can say, my circle. I hope y'all took that shit seriously, bro. I know Janice did, nigga. Janice is sitting there rubbing her palms like Birdman. Janice saw what I said this morning. Like, Goggles, you so pretty. I mean, shit, Jackie did too, cause I know Jackie was like, "That's cool." That includes up there. I'm not fucking watch. Y'all gonna see. Random news. What's happening, cousin? I have a feeling me and you will be better acquainted this year. God told me that. Not the God that Jed be talking to. The God I talk to. There's one God. There's not a doubt of that. But whoever Jed be referring to as God, I don't know him. My God told me this stuff. This is gonna be a fun year. I earned it. We earned it. It's this shit go okay. All right, all right, all right. You damn right it was clickbait. It was the only way you was gonna show up, nigga. I was like, I need Clee to show up. How can I make Clee show up? I got it. It worked. It works 60% of the time. It works every time. I don't care. I knew you would use some excuse. I know how you spotty with Discord. Make sure you check Discord when you get a chance. I know some people got device and issues and spottiness and whatnot. Check the Discord when you get a chance. If you wouldn't mind. Hey Lane, look at my babies. Baby Lane and Goggles. Oh, I see you, Goggles. You showing out. You want me to see that belly? I see it. Oh, I see it pretty. Tell Clee Jr. I said Happy New Year as well. When you can, obviously. There we go. You hungry, Lane? This is the perfect boys in the hood spot. What do I mean by boys in the hood spot? I can sit here on some boys in the hood shit where I'm like, if this car drive through here one more time, I'm gonna blast his ass. Hey nigga, he roll up on the set one more time. She's in timeout in the corner. Man, shit, it's life. Shit, it's me. I get the I'm shit. I'm family. I get to my Happy New Year's and shit gets to bypass all punishments and shit. Matter of fact, she loved when I call, cause she knows that. Oh yeah, I gotta have the cool uncle role, bro. I have to be. That's what people don't understand about me is like people that know me outside of shit understand. Where it's like, bro, I just defend. Like I don't. My thing is not like if it was up to me, I do 6 shows a week. Every night we would just be laughing. But there's certain missions and stuff that I have to partake as part of my deal with God. So I get it. But like people don't know that. People think that I be wanting to like. I don't be wanting to turn up and shit. Like I'm a reefer head. That doesn't come with that. All it is super levels of aggression. When you smoke the amount of weed I smoke, that it doesn't come with that. It's the opposite of that. Hippies who've been here for years steady teaching me. Ask the hippies, they'll tell you. That's just the opposite of that. That peace and love, bro, y'all perverted that shit. If we would have just listened to the hippies when they was telling us about peace and love, but y'all perverted it and tried to turn it into weed and sex. At least, obviously I wasn't there, but the way that I see like how it's talked about instead of what the root of it was. Charlie, Happy New Year. TK 3 times. Happy New Year. They was talking about peace and love, and then now it's like, oh, they was talking about drugs and sex. That was their peace and love. Were people doing some drugs and fucking? Yes, as in all eras of life. There was never an era where people weren't doing drugs and fucking. What was the first drug of choice? The forbidden apple. That was the first drug. Do not be fucking and partaking of this drug. Did it anyway. Nah, it ain't a booger. That's a white hair. I gotta shave my nose hairs. That's a white hair. Because I saw it and I've been letting it grow. Fun fact for those that don't know, I have a nose hair shaver right next. It's like right by my microphone. Cause sometimes I'll look and be oh shit, oh shit, my nose hairs. I gotta clip that. But I got a white one. What's up, crazy? I'm gonna go get y'all some food. Here I go. Let me grab the cat some food. I got you. I got you. I got you. What's up, crazy? How you doing? Happy New Year, baby. What's this, crazy? Our fourth New Year together? You're such a loyal cat. We've seen a lot of cats come and go, haven't we? You too, Lane, huh? Goggles, you almost a year old acting like you've been out here forever. Here you go, baby. Here you go, baby. All right. One day I'm gonna show y'all all the gadgets and keepsakes and stuff on y'all side of the camera, if you will. All my tools, gadgets. We got drawers with shit. I'm going to play basketball one more time before I officially retire this year. I'm so excited. And I will be televising the journey. Like I said, this year's going to be fun. I want to spend 2 weeks in Dallas, maybe even 3, and go to Shot 360 and work out and get myself back in shape to get back. And for some reason, I think I'm going to be able to do that this year. Can't quite put my finger on it, but you know. Mama Love, Happy New Year. Happy 2026 to everyone. God is so amazing. Number 5. I love it, Mike. Because my thing is like when I cut my hair, I still I go in a time machine. I don't think it's necessarily that it's a black don't crack thing. I just think I look better than you. I just think I look better than you. That might get long too. Let's see if I can pull it. Oh, that wasn't it. That's the wrong one. I think I got it. I told you, it was just one. There it is. It was one. I was just like, whoa. But now it's gone. Shit. See, that's what happens when you have. See, if you have OGs and counsel like you supposed to, you never feel old. It'll just become a day where you are the top OG. You can't be top OG until you get much old, like 40. My OGs will laugh at me calling myself old. It's low key disrespectful. Cause what would I think of them? If I think I'm old? What do I think of them? Crypt keeper. If I think they old, then I obviously think they crypt keeper. Joe Louis was 137 years old when they fought. See, but I really don't feel old. I know there's certain limitations I have, but it doesn't feel like I thought it would. Like for example, this is about to be my last hoorah playing basketball, right? I'm going to hoop the rest of my life. This is just the last time that I'm willing to put my body at risk playing with some organized shit. I'll shoot baskets until I have to, bro. I used to shoot baskets in my backyard. My great grandma, she was in her 70s, underhand. No, she was in her 80s, underhand throwing and hitting free throws, underhand in her 80s. So I seen with my own eyes it can be done, which is crazy when I think back on mother doing that. Happy New Year, Joy. Well, I got a choice. Like, I think I'm gonna end up being like my grandfather. See, my grandfather had the sunroof, right? But when he cut his hair low, whenever he had a fresh haircut, you really couldn't tell like that. And that's kind of like how my shit is. I got like a little spot right here, but my hair ain't never been. I ain't never been obsessed with my hair. I had waves when I was young. I used to do that shit, and I got tired of doing that shit. I just get a haircut, and then when haircuts got like too expensive and shit, then I just started getting a regular cut because a fade was like $5 more. So I just started getting a red cut, where I just cut my hair even all around. I like the way that looked, and I basically had the same haircut for fucking 25 years, give or take a time or two for something, whatever. Yeah, that's what's up, Bob. Well, see, me, I'd rather it happen to me than somebody that because I don't really care like that. And like I said, like I cut my hair down. Then like when I let my hair grow out, sometimes my hair look fuller than other times. It's crazy. Like and it's crazy, and I can directly correlate it with stress. My hair be fuller at the crown when I'm less stressed versus when I'm not. But when I have my haircut, I don't care. And I'm a hat wearer. I've been a hat wearer my whole life. I was never destined to have hair on my crown, nigga. That's where I'm at, KS. I don't even get a line. Like that's if I'm going to like somebody's wedding or some shit like that, then I'll actually go to the barbershop and get a line and all that shit. I'll still get like the same cut, but it'll be crispier looking. If I'm doing it, nigga, it's military time, nigga. I'm putting the one guard on. I'm getting my shit nice and even. I mean, I understand TK to a point, but like I'm gonna tell you, part of it for me was I don't think it was the hats for me as much as it was the headphones. Like, cause the headphone bar sits like right here on my head always. So you talking about DJing since I was like 19, and those are high situations. Not like I don't want to say like high pressure, but generally whenever you DJing, it's hot as fuck up there. Cause wherever you're DJing, you got all of that equipment that emits heat. Amplifiers, speakers, turntables, mixers, lights, all that shit. And then the clubs don't even be that damn big. So hot, sweating with that bar on my head. I'm sure that didn't help. But for what I could be, shit, it ain't shit. You know, I don't have no bald spot. I have a spot at the top of my head that's thin, so I ain't even bald. So like I said, uh, that type of shit don't bother me. Because if it did, it would have bothered me a long time ago. Because I got like a weird hairline across the front and shit. So it's difficult when people cut my hair. So it ain't even worth it. It ain't that deep. I already got my bitch. I already got my bitch. Yeah, I can understand it from a woman's standpoint, but for me, I just think I got more important shit going on. Like as a whole, the most I've been into fashion ever in my life was like shoes. And even then, I wouldn't. I was into wearing shoes, but I wasn't always wearing like the trendy shit. I didn't wear Jordans and no shit like that. But now I'm into like personal fashion. I'm so excited to like. I don't want to wear anybody's shit ever again. LNC everything. What happened? I saw they I saw they destroyed motherfucking MTV. Internet Archives got a lot of it. But I remember vividly MTV.com was somewhere that I went for real to get a lot of information. Or it was MTV and MTVnews.com. MTV.com you could actually watch videos. This was like the early days. So there's no reason to have a Peacock membership no more. Got it. Man, if you can't find them like on YouTube or on the internet, that shit's over. There is no available archive, especially for because with internet, even like if you go to the Wayback Machine, that shit didn't come around to what like '97. So I don't know what these motherfuckers are doing, but MTV. I was trying to explain this to Christy before she left. We didn't get to finish talking about it, but MTV and BET got popular in a way that was not intended. They wanted them to be popular, but they didn't want people to like see past. Here's what I mean. It's hard to put it in words, but I want to explain what I mean. If you look into the history of MTV, some people will even say that MTV is like owned by the Masons or whatever, but we ain't even gotta. That doesn't matter. What matters is MTV clearly was to corrupt the youth through music. MTV is just the source of corruption, and here's how I can prove it. Remember how hard when we were so into music in the '90s to the early 2000s, '80s, and I'm talking about the MTV type era. BT and BT came more '90s, but the MTV type era, it was to corrupt the kids. Remember, that's why they would have all these things about the parental advisory sticker. That when did that start? '90s. Congress and all that shit where they was trying to get music and stuff banned because of the level of corruption, and that's why they kept going more and more and more. Right? MTV wanted to corrupt. They weren't successful though. We all grew up, and the overwhelming majority of us acted like normal ass people, you know, Overwhelming majority of us acted like normal ass people once we got adults, you know, and we miss MTV. There's a lot of us that miss MTV, and we have kids and shit now and all this stuff, right? So when MTV realized that shit wouldn't work, what did they transform to? Another corruption method, which is the new method, the same method that BET adopted, which was the quote unquote black version, which is what? Reality TV. They tried to corrupt everybody through music, and they, in the long term research, found out that shit did not work. Everything that everybody feared about, oh, all this gun violence in the music is going, that shit, it didn't happen because God kept us. And then when they realized that, I feel that's why they switched. I feel that MTV and shit switched from showing music to just reality TV all the time because reality TV corrupts us more than music. Now, we can show direct correlation with reality TV turning into TikTok and all this shit where people are killing people on streams now and all these different wild ass things for clout. We see the shit. I truly believe MTV is ran by Satan. It just didn't work. Because we took from it, and it's just feelings that we have and memories and nostalgia and shit that come with it. That wasn't the intended shit. We were supposed to all get corrupted by the music. That didn't work. So what did they try on our kids? The reality shows, 16 and pregnant shit, all that shit, true life bullshit, all that shit. And then the TikTok show. How did TikTok even get popular? Shit, MTV started TikTok with ridiculousness. Look how many episodes of that fucking brain rock content is has played on that channel. That shit worked. And now this shit is so mainstream, that type of content is so mainstream that people don't even have time to go to MTV for it. So they moving on. I guarantee MTV is gonna start trying something else. And then now they got so successful with the reality shit, they literally said they killed all the music channels. Every one. Like that. Oh, oh, my bad. No, y'all not even can. Y'all can say Happy New Year though.
Happy New Year.
You heard that tone? It sounded like fuck y'all. Football don't even want to say Happy New Year to y'all.
Happy New Year.
Wow, wow. Well, all right. Fuck y'all then. I'm telling you, my theory on MTV, because it was when I saw this special about somebody, a documentary somebody did, where he was going over some shit with MTV, and they was trying to connect it more to the Masons, and I'm like, man, you almost there. It's not like a Mason. This is Satan. Y'all don't be wanting to just put shit on the devil. Y'all want to put it on the human representative. Like, nah, you got to see certain shit, and that shit was not the intended effort. But the reality shit worked. That shit has corrupted us. Look at how people act. Think about how I report Big Brother and how the rest of the community reports on it. We do like normal people. We sit and watch the show and we give our opinion. We laugh, we joke. We may be mad at some shit, but it's in the show. Once it's over, it's over. What do we see? We just had a situation where somebody died and our whole community looked trash because they didn't know how to just let it go after the game. They wanted to try to ruin her life, and now she's dead, and now they look stupid. And I grew up in an era where that's why they used to shame us for watching wrestling or thinking wrestling's real. It's like, nigga, y'all worse than any wrestler watcher. Any reality TV show watcher that's fanatical like the motherfuckers we deal with, You're worse than anybody that watches wrestling and think it's real. You're worse than them. Last night was fun, Bob. Yep, Real Housewives. All of these motherfuckers. Like, look at how they bait and switch. Basketball wives. None of the hoes are married. Housewives. None of these hoes are housewives. And then that's where me and Christy was like, remember when reality TV was first hitting the scene, it was like more pure, it was more natural, and you would watch the shows for the actual content because it wasn't guaranteed you would watch a season of something and somebody would get into a fight. That's like standard now. That's not even like a big deal to be like, oh, they get in a fight on the premiere. Morgan, Happy New Year to the Fields family. Housewives don't wear stripper heels. I could have swore that. I could have swore, but I guess I'll be wrong. Lisa, Happy New Year. Not in public. I mean, stripper heels have a place to where stripping is allowed. Love and hip hop. There is no love. It don't be no hip hop involved. There is no love involved. There is no hip hop involved. But that's how. But the premises of this shows, I can't ever knock anybody because the premise. If you remember the premise when Love and Hip Hop first started, it was something totally different. We looking into the lives of hip hop people that are in love. It turned into this salacious shit. Bad Girls Club was another one that initially, because it's okay to watch Sponge just like it is to read it. You was a damn fool. Munchkin, what's up, baby? Baby Munchkin. Where you been? What you hear me? You heard me over here and came running. That's my baby. Bad Girls Club. I remember this was like before I dated Christy. Like, when did Bad Girls Club come out? Because when that chick did that shit, I ain't gonna get no sleep because of y'all. Y'all ain't gonna get no sleep because of me. Or whatever the fuck that bitch was singing. What year was that? What year was that? I remember I was watching it with somebody, and I was like, it had to be like 2000, because I was watching it with this chick. I don't even think I was going or talking to her or nothing. I think it might have been at the radio station,
Hi, baby.
and I was like, Muskie just came over.
I see you. I scared him until he realized it was me. Hi,
And,
handsome. Oh, you look how big you are.
I was like, so what is the point of this show? And she was like, yeah, it's just a bunch of girls that got badass attitudes that live together. And I'm like, so this is it. We just gonna watch them, a bunch of bitches who always getting in fights with each other. It's like basically that was the beginning of it. Was it 2007? It might have been. Yeah, I was still around the station then. It was, I couldn't believe it. That was the first. That was when, and that shit was popular. And that shit got popular. There's viral moments that's still on the internet today. Like this shit when that chick was singing that damn song, waking everybody up, banging the pants. Then they turned TL. Who remembers when TLC was actually the Learning Channel? Hmm. I don't know why that bounced Wyoming, but oh, okay, accident. Our bad. The learning TLC was literally the Learning Channel. And I remember they used to show shit where you were learning shit. Now it's literally weirdos. We're sitting here gawking at 600 pound life, 1,000 pound life. Is that Ice Ice Baby? Oh, that's Marie. Hey, baby. Y'all all hear my voice come running. No, that's Ice big ass. I was just thinking about you, Ice. What's up, boy? Come on. Got all my babies out here. 1,000 pound BBL, crazy cat. Dum 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 da da dum dum. Dum 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 da da dum dum. Dum 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 da da dum dum. Dum 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 da da dum dum. Bow, bow. What's up, boy? You came all the way over here to see me, man. You the most loyal cat in the world next to Crazy, bro. That's my man's. Munchkie. Goggles, they eating. Yep, the Discovery Channel used to be, bro. These were channels where it was like when they realized people was getting too much education off of it. That's why all these independent people are blowing up like they are on. Damn, stand all this up. That is weird. Okay. I vividly remember these channels as a kid where it was like real learning and shit all the time. You know, even with Nickelodeon, I remember I like to get up early in the morning and watch Mr. Wizard. Bill Nye the Science Guy is more of a meme now than we used to actually learn from that nigga in a fun way. They don't like none of that shit. The entertainment powers that be don't like none of that shit. And asking a YouTuber, TLC is one of the most anal motherfuckers. You have to fight them niggas on shit. Even though they'll never sue you because you know copyright laws. Mr. Wizard was my shit. I loved that show. And then when you think back, if you go and watch an episode of it, you'll realize it's just a pure ass science show. Wait, y'all timed Wyoming out for 86,000 seconds? Okay. Okay, so you did the 10 second to bring it back. Okay, Wyoming good. All right. Good shit, Rhonda. Way to go, Rhonda. Shout out to Rhonda and KS and the whole squad. Our bad. Shout out to everybody. That's our fault. It's our fault. I know who did it. I wasn't saying it was our fault. 'Cause I didn't know. I was practicing a good business practice. I'm like, yeah, it's our fault. Nah, nigga, it ain't our fault. Nigga, Chad said he did it by accident, nigga. The fuck? This nigga gonna say our fault. Ain't no our fault. Chad did that shit. That's all good, Rhonda. You know, Shay trying to be a good. I was trying to be a good team player, a good leader. You know what I mean? Accidents do happen, so you know I ain't tripping like that. And as the face of the channel, the one with the microphone, I'm not just gonna throw Chad under the bus. He ain't got no microphone to defend himself. So I'll gladly tell this nigga, like, hey, look, our bad. Ronald, like, our bad? The fuck? Yeah, all of a sudden, now we French. All this we shit. Hell no. We my ass. Oh man. Now don't trip, Rhonda. I was gonna fire his ass once we got off the air. Yeah, it's our bad. But we firing, and I was gonna fire the nigga when we got off the air. Y'all niggas, bro. Y'all niggas is crazy. It's good to see you, Ice. Happy New Year, big boy. You want some food? Let me go get you some food. You want Munchkie? Hey, Munchkie. Munchkie, baby. It's crazy. You just ate. They gonna eat first. And then you can get what's left. Big boy. Y'all hungry? You hungry, Iceman? Hey, Munchkie, baby. How are you? How was you? Yeah. Happy New Year, kitties. Spoiled little motherfucker. How y'all gonna be taxing me on my own porch to sit out here? Hey nigga, you wanna sit out here, we gonna need some food. Contras, Happy New Year. 2026 is going to be an interesting one. 22 what? You said 22 of what? Who got 22 timeouts? Don't make me go get the belt. Who am I gonna send to the kitty table first in 2026? We gotta keep an eye out for that. Well, how many times did you diss Hustle Man? Not Mr. Fields. Stop bragging before I put belt to ass. Stop. You brought up the old shit. You the one brought up the old. You literally brought up 22. You're the one talking about old shit. I'm in 2026. I haven't timed anybody out yet this year. Who gonna be the first to get put on that Summer Jam screen? That's all. I'm just waiting. So I want you to keep that in mind, Clee. I ain't timed nobody out yet. Wyoming, Wyoming caught the first friendly fire. As we all know, Chad had the first friendly fire of 2026. It was not us. I was informed that it was Chad. I thought it was us, but I was informed. I was informed that it was Chad. We gonna find out, nigga. We gonna see. the, the most prophetic lines Drake ever mumbled. Yeah, we gonna find out, nigga. We gonna see. Yeah, we gonna see, Cleve. We gonna find out. And I want you to know the sad part, Cleve. I know a plethora of things I could do right now where you would take the bait and go right to the kitty table. That's the part we gotta fix. I should know this. I know at least 5 things right now I could say right now where you wouldn't have no choice but to respond in a way that's gonna go to the kitty table. I'm that confident. And I'm not gonna do it because I don't want you to be the first. Because then I will be, yeah, I have to eat that. I wanted you to be the first if I do it. But I'm not. We're gonna see how long you survive. Just think of it like playing Tetris. Just don't let the blocks build all the way up to the top. If I do pop out tonight, it'll be something like this. Maybe we'll watch TV together, something like this, but that's a maybe. It just depends, like, what time Christy falls. Because even if Christy falls asleep, like, let's say she falls asleep to where I can go to work normal time, I'm going to spend that time. Yes, it would be entrapment, Clee. I'll admit that. It would be. That's why I ain't going to do it. But if I do pop out, it's going to be of the most casual nature because there's major updates coming on Monday. It may not feel like much to y'all in the landscape. Some things would be different, but like behind the scenes with the way the show is being produced, there's about to be like some major changes, and I'm so excited. It's going to be fun. Yeah, all I got look. She's gotten through. No, that's not true, KS. That's a maybe because she has gotten through Miami before. She's made it through. She has let herself be known that she's in the chat and made it through before. That's why when she don't, for sure she going to the kitty table. For sure. So if I was to go in the house and play Miami, she could get through that. I've seen her get through that. Yes, Clee, I pay attention all the way down to intro behaviors. Because it ain't like I be eavesdropping. It's more like how I'm getting ready is right in front of y'all be chatting right in front of my face while I'm getting ready. So I kind of be sitting at the desk, like I may be moving back and forth depending, like I may be eating or something while I'm getting ready or whatever, but mainly getting ready, the chat's right in my face. I'm just not on camera yet. Man, I was mad as fuck. So I watched Houston's countdown last night. Man, Houston, y'all get a fucking F. F. What was Houston shit last night? Oh my god, it was trash. I was trying to find Chicago shit. The only shit I could find was kind of whack. So I was on watching Houston shit, right? They had Bun B performing. And it was clearly a tape performance. Right. Bun B performs draped up and dripped out. an international players anthem with which why would you ever perform that song without Outkast or shit? But okay, whatever. Oh, I'm pulling up this year. This nigga gets done performing. The songs were mid as fuck. I'm talking about this is like 10 minutes before midnight. Me and Chrissy are just laughing at the shit. This nigga gets done performing. He's sitting here promoting Trill Burgers and Trill Tenders. And then this nigga gonna say for everybody that's talking about losing weight in the new year, for all of January, I don't want you to do that because I want you to eat burgers and chicken tenders from Trill Burgers and Trill Tenders. And then you can start your diet in February. This is like with 8 minutes to go in the year. I was like, this is how bad shit fell off. I turned on the national shows, Post Malone, and then it was another. I was like, so it's all country music shit. Because Post Malone was doing his country shit. And then on the other channel, it was like Nashville New Year. Like, what? The programming, I was like, no wonder I was able to have. I felt like we had a lot of people for a New Year's Eve. I felt like we had a lot of people, and it's like they didn't have shit else to watch. I will, Clee. That shit was. And then y'all had these old hoes. They had these old housewife hoes, and they were all beat to the nines, nigga. When I tell you these hoes was beat to the nines, wowzers. You know how people can be dressed to the nines? They were beat to the nines. Wowzers. Chrissy said, what are these sluts talking about? I think I was in tears. It was bad, Clee. God, it was a terrible showing. I ain't gonna I'm not even gonna lie to you. If it was lit, I would tell you. That shit was not lit. Beat to the nines. But definitely Happy New Year, everybody. I'm about to get in here. I'm about to get dressed so I can go. Go get me some dinner. Hang with my family. I'm so excited. Whip out some good movie to watch for football. We've been showing her a lot. Like since she's 16 now, we get to show her some of the more good movies, like especially like retro shit. Our daughter is gonna be one of those old soul considered purse people because like yeah, she likes some of the like she liked me. Like when I grew up, I liked the new music and stuff, but I always knew about the older music. Like I had a record player at the house with records. Like the records that my mom them bought when they were kids. Like I had them. Like I used to listen to you know what's vinyl I used to listen to all the time. I was like 7 or 8. I used to listen to the Jets Crush on You all the time. I found out I got a crush on you. That was my you couldn't tell me shit. That was my absolute shit. So my daughter's basically grown up in that way where you listen to her playlist, and it's so much shit that me and Christy know. It's just like this is what she's listening to. You know, it's a handful of songs like what, but the majority of the shit is just like she listens to 90s and 2000s music. Joy, that's how like I was killing the game when I first started DJing because they never seen a nigga that was like 19 years old have some of the vinyl that I had, and it was literally like my one homie put me on. Then it was like certain shit at the house where it was like, damn, we got this. Like I had records at the house that people would be dying to have gotten from me. I remember the one I was so crunk when I found going through the shit was Bad Mama Jamma, the original. She's a bad mama jamma. 70s got some of the most unparalleled performances, for sure. Definitely some amazing music. The amount of Parliament records that I had at the house raging that I grew up with, like long before I ever thought about DJing, like, and everybody knows that Parliament like logo on that vinyl if you had one. Yeah, he did just die. Just as fine as she could be. Cause I had just started DJing, so like this is like when I started DJing, it was the beginning of the digital era. So I DJed for like maybe like 4 years before shit like Serato came in the game, where you could use MP3s and manipulate them on vinyl. But like I own like 20,000 pieces of vinyl, like no cap. That's I don't. There's no way that's an exaggeration. It was lined up in the garage. I kept some of my best prize pieces and whatnot, but I got rid of the bulk of it, especially once I went to the digital age. Say hi to everybody crazy. Yeah, my crazy baby. Oh, hey, Munchkie. And Munchkie. Happy New Year. Damn. Tracy, Happy New Year. Andrea, Happy New Year. And hey, Happy New Year, cousin. I hope I meant what I said in the backyard. I'm not fucking playing. God done put me on game, and I'm so happy. Do you love what you feel about Rufus and Shaka? Like, I'm sure it's still some shit at the house. Because for me, it started with a record player, and then I saw DJ Scribble on MTV, and I said, I want to do that shit. And I did it. And now it's fun. I was laying with Christy last night. Damn. I got off the air, right? And me and Christy was basically on some. We was just laying in the bed. We was laying we wasn't going to bed. We just laying in the bed watching TV. And I told Christy, I was like, do you know understand how blessed we are? Like, do you know how much I'd have killed to DJ a set? Like, cause y'all went so crazy on the gifts and stuff. It was basically like I got paid for a DJ set last night, like old times. And I was telling Chris, I was like, you know how blessed I am that I was able to DJ, and as soon as I got off the turntables, I walked off the turntables and got in my bed and laid down with you. I was like, you understand how blessed I am for that to be the situation? And she was just like, yeah, that's crazy. Like, it was so many times for New Year's, I do the funnest sets, because last night was so much fun. I do the funnest sets and reality strikes. When does reality strike? When that's at the stroke of 3 o'clock, not the stroke of midnight, the stroke of 3 o'clock. At the stroke of 3 o'clock, that's when, I get paid, but the lights come on. You got to pack up all your shit. You got to carry your shit all to your car. You got to drive home, and you got to carry all your shit in the house. And by that time, it's like 4:30 in the morning. So if you do got a girl, she's probably asleep or ready to go to sleep. Burn! It's 60 degrees, Berg. 60 degrees. Happy New Year, Berg. Berg, you can expect to see me in 26. I know they said I'm banned in Chicago. God said otherwise. So for me to get like right off the air and walk from the turntables, if you will, to get in the bed with Christy to count down the new year, uh, as bad as I felt the year was at time for 25, that couldn't have been a better ending for me. To have so much fun with my friends and then end it with Christy. I couldn't ask for nothing better. Start the year with her, start the year with my family, and then me and y'all, man, we gonna start the year on Monday. So even though today is 2026, you can count this as a 2025 stream. Because nothing's gonna matter until Monday. Not that it's salted. I might get me a margarita today, Bird. I'll dedicate it to you. Hey yo, conscious. God told me we're gonna get better acquainted this year. I actually know what that means, but you don't need to know yet. You don't need too much data to process at one time. You don't want to burn the RAM up. But then again, remember, I'm probably lying. I just want to remind everybody of that. Tommy, Happy New Year, cousin. Tommy, we gotta get you to a G this year. You right there, man. And my time is like, because if you remember, it's a lot of y'all don't even know stuff like this, and I don't even say this shit like this is just like how crazy time was. Right before all the shit went left, I had just talked to Tommy, and we was gonna get out, and I was gonna help him get his shit all the way in motion to help him get to 1,000, and then everything fell out the bottom. I bullshit you not. This is the beginning of 24 when that happened, because we was in such a better place, but the mission called for other things at the time, so we trust him. Trap Star, Happy New Year, cousin. Cause I'm getting ready to get out of here. I gotta go get dressed so we can leave. I'm so excited. I'm gonna let Christy drive. I'm gonna get chauffeured, nigga. I saw Tommy, you are at 770. It's like you right there. I saw it this morning when you posted. It hadn't gave me an alert in like a couple months and gave me one today. And I've been had your alerts set to give me all, but today, the first one of the year, it was like, oh, we'll give Shay this one. So we'll see how long that lasts. But for now, say peace to your boy. I may pop out, but it'll be extremely casual. So don't get your hopes up for those, because I know some of y'all don't mind the casual streams. It ain't really to tell, that's not that passive aggressive. Well, if you come, you can come. No, it's literally when you have a channel, you have to understand some people like when you do certain shit and some people don't. So that's why I like to give people the heads up before, so you understand. Some people be like, oh yeah, I like the casual stream. Some people like, I don't care. we ride when we ride, we ride. And then some people's like, I'd rather the studio, which is understandable. Some people like when I DJ, some people don't. Some people like some of the music I play. Some people don't like some music. That's life. That's music. It's never going to be 100%. Nothing's 100%. So that's why I take a lot of pressure off myself by knowing nothing's 100%. Just be honest and upfront with people and let people decide. Be kind. Please rewind. Conscious. Tracy. Joy. Karis. Janice. Bob. Kendra. Javon Barksdale. Did I say Janice and Bob? Rhonda. Dre. Happy New Year. Kendra, I'm excited. I'm about to have so much fun. Kendra, we're going to talk one day soon. And I'm going to tell you exactly what God, you have to remind me so I don't forget. When I see you, remind me to tell you what God told me right before the New Year change. Because he put me in he told me some stuff. Man, I'm so excited. Wyoming gal. KS Dub, hey man, we gonna have a KS Dub, Javon Barksdale. We gonna have a separate Beat Squad meeting in a couple days. We gonna see what Misha availability is looking like and knock that out. It's time to run. Dre, this year we gonna work on Rhonda 52 Taco Tuesdays in a row. You deserve that. You deserve it. 52 Taco Tuesdays in a row. Annie, much love to all my Arizona family. Madeline, Happy New Year, y'all. Maybe I'll see y'all later, maybe I won't. But Monday is the new LNC, if you will. This weekend, we just chilling. God is great, man. I see you on the flip. I'm going to see if I can get a complete Nitro era WCW set. That sounds like a plan. Who said that? Daniel Ortega, peace out. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Tommy's channel. We going to do it. Rhonda, 52. No fucking excuses. Please go subscribe to Tommy. I'm going to wait like 30 seconds to make sure y'all click that link and go. While I reiterate that, Rhonda, stop making fucking excuses. 52 of them hoes. The fuck? I see y'all in a little while, man. I love y'all, man. Happy New Year. Get some good to eat. Trust me, I'm about to.